On the bodyguard's first day of work, he discovered a motorcycle speeding toward the person he was protecting. Although Mike wasn't carrying a gun at the time, he still made the motion of drawing a weapon. Unexpectedly, the other party only took photos of the girl and hurriedly drove away. However, just as the other party passed by Mike caught sight of the tattoos on their hands. It was this encounter that would bring Mike impending disaster. Although this time nothing happened, the employer was very dissatisfied with this and gave Mike a harsh scolding. However, the employer's wife was more reasonable, thinking her husband was making a big deal out of nothing, because now Ella had a bodyguard protecting her, and she was just an 8-year-old child. Wanting to go out and play was perfectly normal. Subsequently, at the employer's request, Mike served as both driver and bodyguard, taking the mother and daughter to the mall for shopping. But unexpectedly at this moment, Mike saw that same motorcycle again. Sensing something was wrong, he quickly got in the car, while telling the mother and daughter to fasten their seatbelts, and hurriedly drove away from the scene. The motorcycle behind them gave chase relentlessly. At this moment, seeing the other party trying to catch up, Mike accelerated and ran through a red light. After shaking off the motorcycle, Mike hurriedly drove back to the estate while finding the employer's daughter to ask what had just happened. At this point, Ella no longer hid the truth. She claimed that Mike's current employer was not her father. Originally, Ella was born into a royal family. Her father wanted to marry Ella off to a 50-year-old man in order to gain more power, and coincidentally Ella's uncle and her father were fighting over assets. So under the pretense of protecting them, he brought her and her mother to France. However, after hearing the whole story, Mike realized there was something fishy about all this.